Good day to all. I would like to share to all of you about my personal views on God's moral law. Well, as a Seventh-day Adventist or as a member of Seventh-day Adventist, we believe that the moral law is eternal, that the Sabbath principle is anchored to the creation week, especially in the distinction between the 6 and 1 days, marking them off by divine authority for different purposes. It is likewise permanent and eternal, that the specific seventh-day time element is but ceremonial and atypical, and therefore it is temporary, being fulfilled and obligated by Christ at the cross, and that there is a clear continuity between the Sabbath of Old Testament times based on creations and the Lord's Day of New Testament based on redemptions, with the redemptions greater than the creation rest. God's moral law can be found in the Decalogue that is embedded with the Ten Commandments, where it is the foundation of our moral laws. These moral laws was not abolished. It is forever binding. We believe that these basic and eternal moral principles are changeable and unchangeable. At the same time, it was written by God so that humans may be guided in everyday living, and it is also the basic of today's rule of the land. Because of law, humans were able to recognize sins, recognize right from wrong, and decide on the decisions, not just only based on their personal views, but rather consider points from Ten Commandments. On the contrary, God's moral law is the revealing of His character from the beginning. So God's law was being misinterpreted by humans in the effort of Satan. It is injected in our minds that obeying it will be very difficult and impossible, that the devil will make us feel that keeping it will be a burden. It will be a burden in our everyday life. We may think that there has no freedom and free will, but God's moral law will keeps us to the truth that we are as sinners and need the Savior. It's pointing us to Jesus Christ, our Redeemer. It's all about love, and love is the only way for us to understand it deeply. We must love God, and everything will follow.